Today we're here in this pop-up park right at the corner of South Central and 103rd.
If you were to take a look at 103rd Street, which originally was the main street of Watts.
Up and down 103rd on both sides, you know, a few grocery stores, a lot of clothing stores and shoe stores. But when the riot it happened, they burned all that stuff down.
Unfortunately, those businesses did not return, and what we have there is a lack of businesses, a lack of jobs, a lack of a commercial corridor that will produce those kinds of things.
Most of the local people have to go to, I would say, at least 5 to 10 miles away or more to get to their jobs.
A lot of people are using bikes now. Before, very seldom you see a grown person like me. 78 years old, I'm riding a bike. Okay.
We're really interested in what is going to make this community feel safe to walk and bike so that they can feel more integrated and safer to move around.
We are this hub of train stations and airplanes and highways, and all of the pollution is concentrated in this little area. Because of that, you know, we have all these high rates of sickness and cancer, and the people here don't have the education or the means to really do anything about it.
So you have issues of safety, you have lack of access to health care in this community, lack of access to healthy foods. There's not one sit-down restaurant where you can go and ask for a menu and be served food, much less healthy food.
Pues a veces las competencias es bueno para que uno haga sus cosas mejor, para mejorar. Nosotros queremos tener la oportunidad más adelante de poder poner una cocina.
If you look around Watts, it's a place that really hasn't seen much investment for maybe 50 years since the riots.
From the standpoint of our money markets, Wall Street, other money centers, when they look for economic opportunities in the United States in the lower 48, they don't look to places in urban areas like Watts.
People didn't want to invest in Watts because of the violence.
When you go through traumatic experiences together, it pulls a community together.
People care, and people want better for themselves, and people want better for their community.
Kids can go to the swimming pool and not being worried about being hassled.
And I've seen a change in the police in the areas here. We didn't have a relationship with them.
I remember when I was little, I used to be shooting every day and stuff. Everybody's trying to get together, trying to get along.
Up until maybe 10, 11 years ago, we had poor police relations. Okay, it was us against them. Now it's a partnership.
But I want to be clear today, we're not here to mark history, we're here to make history. Because to mark history is important, but to make history is our obligation.
We think there's an enormous opportunity here.
Because there's a lot here in Watts, there's a lot of culture.
I love it, you know, I'm still here and I'm not going nowhere. Watts love, baby, Watts love.
Keep the peace, you know what I'm saying, on the streets, from Watts to LA, Linwood, everywhere, you know, God bless America, you know.
That's right, God bless America.
Now is the time when we can really start getting some attention to this community and helping bring investment that the community supports.
And what we're looking at here at the corner of 103rd and Central is the Gateway. This is going to be called the Gateway Project because it's the opening, it's the beginning of this new Watts Main Street.
We're using our team from environmental justice, water, mobility, and energy efficiency to deploy this expertise on the ground into the Watts community.
In the last couple of years, there's been a real recognition of all the additional benefits of green infrastructure.
It's not just turf, not just grass plus trees. We're saying let this turf be functional stormwater facility.
And we think when we make our cities really work for all the people that live in them, we're going to deliver a great environmental benefit.
Once people buy in and they part of something, it's the most beautiful thing in the world.
And we're having a party, a block party we're calling it, to try and get people to know their neighbors, but also give us ideas about how community leaders can make the community work for the people who live here.